Hello there, Russ here with your Inner Voice Whisper today. You know what I've found in living the inner voice way of life? We call them inner voice awakenings or spiritual awakenings. And I don't know that I've ever had those before I was made aware of them. And they come with the more spiritual experience one has in the removing of the blocks of the warrior way of life. But one day I was out on my back porch and I was going through a real problem in life. And it was going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, and there was committee meetings going on in the head, and I'm, plotting out how am I going to murder this person. Not really, but you never go through that, that committee meeting in the head stuff. And, I finally just looked at it and I said, God, I need your help. If I should just walk away from this, let me know that. And I live right near the mouth of the Gulf of Mexico, so always I have dolphins, come by the back of my house. Big, beautiful dolphins, too. And as I was having this little talk with the universe, I saw these two beautiful dolphins coming by. And, out of just, aggravation, I said, oh, God, if you want me to do this behavior, X behavior, gosh, make one of those dolphins jump. And I don't know that I ever expected that to really happen, but within seconds, 12-foot dolphin, jumps up out of the water, down in. Most beautiful thing ever. And I looked, and guess what was the first thought that went through my mind? Yeah, I know you're thinking God answered the prayer, but no, it was, nah, that didn't just happen. I asked for this thing, it happened, and now I'm questioning it. By how often do we do that? Think of the times we say, wow, coincidence, the stars are aligned, lucky moment, aha. It's none of those things. That's your unconscious contact that there is a divine power to this universe. I just like to call it God because it's easier. And God will talk to us all very differently based on our experiences in life. An example, I had a chapel in my house, and it had a cross in it. But it was on the left side of the chapel because when I was away, they didn't want to rip that out. They're afraid it would hurt the round brick. Now one day I was crossing the bridge here in town, and it was foggy morning, and I was just having that self-talk like we all do. You can call it prayer, self-talk, whatever you want. And all of a sudden the sun poked out, and it was probably clouds, but clear as day, that was the exact cross that was in my chapel, offset to the left of the sun. Now, nobody would have seen that but me. If someone else was in the car, they'd have just seen the sun poke through and poke back. But that was clearly something I absolutely recognized. Start looking for those. Start looking for those coincidences, aha moments, stars are aligned, and I think you'll start to see that you've had a conscious contact with this power all along. Now it's time to just raise your perception level. Start looking for it. Russ, out with your whisper.